throw in for Santa Barbara. And that ball is headed away. And another throw in for Santa Barbara. Again, out of California, obviously. And that ball remains, and the ball played wide on the far side. And that ball is going to slide out of play to be a throw in for Chicago. And it will be number 29, Arambula, to throw it in for Chicago. And Arambula kicks it away, and we'll have a throw in for Santa Barbara near midfield. Battle for the ball, and it's settled that time by number 8, Dennis Cole. And now Chicago comes up with possession. Here's Stork. Good challenge that time. Ball knocked to the side. And number 22, Klobjan. And now the ball will roll back to the goalkeeper, Keeble. And he'll roll it out for Chicago. Just underway here at the Maryland SoccerPlex. And that time Cole sends it down. Ball settled that time by number 20, Guerrero, for Chicago. And a throw in now for Santa Barbara. And the throw in, battling for the ball, is number 17. That's Sanchez. And the throw in now by Chicago. And another throw in. Trying to hook up, ball drop back, and now controlled by 17, Sanchez. He lost possession though, and back comes Chicago. Ball played on the wide side, or on the near side, excuse me, to Stork. Stork trying to maneuver around, made a nice move. Gets to the box area, puts it in front, and that shot attempt goes wide. Nice cross that time by Kendall Stork as he hooked up with his teammate. That was number 8. Farina, and he just couldn't put home the cross, and we remain scoreless. So Santa Barbara now in possession. Again, playing the long ball near midfield. Battle for the header. Sanchez battling for that header for Santa Barbara. And getting around the defender, but then cut off nicely and knocked out of play by number 23, Purengrad. Let's look at the goalkeeper, Delgado, for Santa Barbara. You also see number 22, Raul Guerrero, for Santa Barbara. So a throw in for Chicago. And the long throw in is headed away by Santa Barbara, tracking it down and nudging it back to number 20, Guerrero. Here's David Guerrero for, excuse me, that number 22. That was Klobjan. He tried to hook up with number 17, Arabic. And now ball is tossed out to settle down as Santa Barbara now with some possession. Ball played. Looking for number 39 that time. And that is Conte, number 39 for Santa Barbara. Will be a throw in for Santa Barbara. And it looks like number 2, Uribe, is going to take the throw in for Santa Barbara. So Kelvin Uribe to throw it in for Santa Barbara. Ball settled, nice drop off and a shot by Sanchez, and it was, didn't get it on it and over the back. That's going to be a foul against number 4, Cardbo, as he went over the back of Stork. There's a look at Cardbo for Santa Barbara. Easy call for the center referee on that one. Here's number 34, Perez. Ball headed down, dropped off to Sanchez, and he knocked it off a Chicago player to be a throw-in for Santa Barbara. And again, it'll be Uribe throwing it in for Santa Barbara. No score in this first half of this U16 boys matchup. And that ball will go over the end line for a goal kick, as number 20, Guerrero, watched it go over the end line for Chicago. On the restart, ball played back to the goalkeeper, Keeble, and he plays it ahead as Chicago now trying to mount an offensive burst. Ball knocked out of play on the far side. That was knocked out of play by number 10, Tanner Mees. He got the start today for Benjamin Garcia. And Santa Barbara plays it ahead, trying to hook up with number 39, Conte. And a throw in for Mees. On the far side. Scoreless here in the early going, and now the flag's up. That'll be a throw in now for Chicago. Both teams look a little sluggish here, trying to wake up for this early morning matchup. It's number 29 throwing it in. That's Arambula, and he gets a head on it. Ball out of play, and they're going to say it's a Chicago throw in. Arambula will throw it in again. So look at him, number 29. And Arambula, he knocked that off of number 8, Cole, Dennis Cole, and it'll be a throw in again for Santa Barbara, or excuse me, for Chicago. Trying to play it in the middle, trying to hook up that time with Badanovic, number 33. That pass didn't get through. Now it's settled by Arambula, and he'll play it back to number 31, Boyd. Ball settled. Here's number 17, Arabic. Loose ball, and it is nudged over as Santa Barbara now will try to get their counterattack going. There's a nice little ball for Cole. Well defended that time by number 29, Arambula. Now the ball settled, played ahead, and here comes Chicago. Number 34, Perez, playing it forward, trying to hook up with Stork. His feet went out from under him. And the ball played back by number 20, Guerrero. And now they'll play it back to Delgado in goal. And he hits it one time out. There's a good response defensively by Santa Barbara. Arambula tried to chest it down, and now number 32, Veloz. And that ball rolls over the sideline, or the end line, and it will be a corner kick. Our first corner kick this morning, and it goes to Chicago. Chicago Magic Preacademy with the first corner kick opportunity. Or are they going to say it's a throw-in? Apparently they're going to say it's a throw-in. I thought the assistant referee signaled a corner kick, but now the ball went out farther back than we thought. So here's Farina, number 8, to throw it in. The throw is headed away. Battle for that 50-50 ball, and now it's settled by Sanchez as he plays it up. Santa Barbara in control. Ball played to the middle. And now knocked away nicely that time by Boyd, Rashad Boyd. And now Santa Barbara, they play it to the far side. Here's Sanchez. Good ball rolled over on the far side. Santa Barbara, here's Sanchez. Beautiful ball through. And a shot. And into the back of the net. I believe that might be Conte, number 39. And that was a beautiful feed that time, as Santa Barbara goes on top 1-0. Good patience by Conte as he knocked it into the back of the net to give Santa Barbara the edge 1-0 here early. So Santa Barbara Soccer Club behind the goal from number 39, Saeed Conte. Now grabbed the 1-0 advantage in the 11th minute. And again, Brandon Sanchez with a beautiful feed off to Conte for that goal. Throw in for Chicago. And settling the ball is number 34. Here's Jesus Perez. And he turned it over. And Santa Barbara on the move once again. And down goes Cole, I believe it was. No whistle. There's a ball rolled. Trying to hook up with number 20 that time, Guerrero, but Chicago read that well. Here's a turnover. Conte playing it through to Sanchez. Brandon Sanchez just outside the box. He gets a shot away. And the goalkeeper, Keeble, juggled it momentarily but was able to hang on to it. Sanchez didn't get a lot on that shot, but it almost fooled Keeble, who made a nice stop. So here's Chicago. Here's Stork being pressured. He had Sanchez on him. As Perez now. Jesus Perez plays it to the wide side. And a throw in for Santa Barbara. They're on top 1-0. On a goal from number 39, Saeed Conte. Here's Mees to throw it in for Santa Barbara on the far side. And now the ball is headed back, and here's an opportunity again for Santa Barbara, and I believe it's Conte in again. Gets a shot, and it goes wide on the near side. Here's a look at the last opportunity for Santa Barbara with Brandon Sanchez. Beautiful little pass, a little give and go right there. And then watch Sanchez again get himself free for that right-footed shot. And it was kind of a knuckler. Didn't get a lot on it, but you can see Keeble was kind of leaning to the far side of the goal and then had to make a dive back to the near side and make the stop. So Santa Barbara with some pressure here after gaining that 1-0 advantage. There's a look at Keeble, the goalkeeper. This is a corner kick for Santa Barbara, and they go with the short corner. Ball played back, and an offsides. So it'll be a free kick for Chicago. And Keeble will take it. So Santa Barbara doing some nice combination plays here to threaten. And there's a handball whistled against number 17, Arabic. The coach for Chicago, by the way, is Bato Radonik. The ball played in, and it's knocked away at the last minute. And then cleared by Chicago. Trying to settle that ball that time was number 4, Cargbo. And now Santa Barbara, here's Mees playing it forward. And now a turnover, but here's Conte playing it to wide. And this cross, wide open shot attempt here. Nice hesitation. Into the middle and a goal. Beautiful hesitation. I believe that was number 20, Guerrero, that sent it across. And the finish from number 3, Hajduk. Here it is again. There's a beautiful ball that's sent in Cole. Now watch, number 3 is going to be your goal scorer. That ball deflected off a Chicago player. And then a good, there's the great pass. And look at that finish by number 3, Timothy Hajduk. And we're going to get another look at it. Here's the pass by Conte. And then a beautiful cross here. And good patience right here by number 20. And he will get the cross. That's Guerrero. And then a nice little finish right there from Hajduk. And that made it a 2-0 advantage now for Santa Barbara. Here's Cole battling for the ball for Santa Barbara, number 8. Now Chicago in possession. 2 early goals here in the first half for Santa Barbara. That ball's knocked out of play, I believe, by number 29, Arambula. That almost got past him. So Mees will throw it in. And we're getting our first substitution, and it's going to be Alejandro Cervantes, number 45, and he's going to come in for Armabula. So Cervantes, number 45, ready to enter. This is our first substitution of the morning for either team. There's a look at Stork, number 41. Santa Barbara on top. Goals from Conte and also just a moment ago from number 3, Hajduk. And here's Stork now in possession for Chicago. Nice hustle that time. I believe Sanchez tracked that down. Ball played near midfield. Played over. And now played forward at midfield. And it's number 17, Arabic. Tried to play it through. And now Sanchez, Brandon Sanchez, settles for Santa Barbara, trying to add to their 2-0 advantage. Ball played here on the near side. Settled by Guerrero. Here's Guerrero. Beautiful ball through and just missed, hooking up with number 39, Conte. Right idea, and Conte's feet went out from under him, as I mentioned. A lot of dew on this field, and it hasn't quite dried up, although in yesterday's games there was quite a bit of slippage as well, even though the field was dry. So here is possession for Boyd. Actually, that might have been Perez, Jose Perez. Throw in now for David Guerrero, number 20, for Chicago. Ball played wide. Settled down by number 32, Veloz. Veloz playing it ahead near midfield. And now possession for Santa Barbara. Nice play that time by number 4, Cargbo. Ball dropped back. Good patience, rolls it up. Guerrero with a quick touch over. Now the ball played back to number 2. And here's an opportunity. Ball rolled on the far side. Mies with the overlap run. And Mies with a strong cross. Ball headed up in the air. And then headed away that time by Guerrero. And now the long ball, and Delgado will handle that in the box for Santa Barbara. There is Eduardo Delgado, the goalkeeper for Santa Barbara. A little pressure coming from Farina, number 8. 2-0 Santa Barbara on top here in this first half. Scored 2 goals within the first 15 minutes. And now here's Conte. He's been a spark plug for Santa Barbara, looking for the give and go. Now they put it into the box, and Keeble will handle that on a hop for Chicago. Ball played forward. There's 34, Perez, hooking up with Farina, but then the ball's turned over to Santa Barbara. Here's Cole. Dennis Cole now playing it. Good ball. And here's an opportunity. Now they play it wide to Guerrero. Guerrero a little trying to dance around the defender, puts it into the box, skims off of a Chicago player's head. And now number 45 comes up with it. That's Cervantes, who just entered the contest. And now here's Santa Barbara. Cargbo, number 4, had it momentarily. Now it's on the far side. Now still Santa Barbara looking for the throw-in, but it's going to be a throw-in for Chicago. And we're going to get another substitution for Chicago. As number 20, Guerrero, has it for the Magic Academy, Preacademy, excuse me. Now the ball's rolled over to David Guerrero, and it's knocked off. It'll be a throw-in. We're going to get a substitution. Number 52, Adrian Macias, is ready to enter the contest for Chicago. He's going to replace number 33, Badanovic. So the throw in, and Guerrero gets it back. And he plays it over to number 20. And ball on the far side. Played forward. Right near midfield. That's number 17, Arabic. And now Santa Barbara with possession. Ball played forward to Cole. Throw in for Santa Barbara. And Santa Barbara is going to make their first substitution. And it's going to be number 33 coming in, Shea Blackman. And he is coming in for Raul Guerrero, who had that nice assist on the second goal. So Shea Blackman into the contest, number 33 for Santa Barbara. They lead at 2-0 here midway through this first half. Ball settled just outside the box and getting a shot right on, and Keeble was able to handle that. I believe that was Conte again. He's been all over the place for Santa Barbara, along with Sanchez for Santa Barbara. So 2-0. Chicago in possession now. They really haven't gotten any quality opportunities offensively. Stork drops the ball back now. Looks for the return pass and gets the return pass. Kendall Stork now with some possession near midfield. Again, a nice little give and go, and now Stork trying to wind one up. That was blocked partially by number 23, Pirengrad. So Delgado now with the kick. And here comes another chance. Here's the pass, a beautiful cross, and finished. And that is going to be, I believe, number 23. Or it might have been Shea Blackman, number 33. Yeah, Shea Blackman, who just entered the contest. Beautiful cross, and now Santa Barbara is up their advantage to 3-0. Here it is again. Another beautiful passing play. Here's the pass, and I believe that's Conte or Cole right there, and just meeting the mark inside as he beat David Guerrero, and Shea Blackman finished it off. Here it is again. Here's the ball, beautiful ball, and then the settle, and then just a one-touch pass, and look at the left-footed finish by Shea Blackman. Well done. And Santa Barbara now has themselves a 3-0 advantage here in this first half. And that Brandon Sanchez, number 17, got that started, and I believe it was Cole or Conte, one of the two, with the beautiful pass over. Now Stork comes up with a steal and keeps it in play. So here comes Kendall Stork back for Chicago. Stork inside the box, knocked away, and we've got a whistle and a foul against Stork, apparently.
Hey, white. Hey, I said 18 feet.
So it'll be Delgado taking this kick. Ball settled. Sanchez avoided a tackle. Here's the ball. Played up. And here's Conte. Conte again maneuvering. Puts it to the far corner. Here's Cole trying to settle in. Does. Beautiful job of settling. And Cole's shot is snuffed out by Keeble. Beautiful ball that time from Conte to Cole. And here's the restart with David Guerrero. He hits it forward, but it's right to number 4, Cardbo. And here's Sanchez. Now Cardbo sends it over to number 3, one of our goal scorers today. That's Hajduk. Goals from Conte, Hajduk, and Blackman have propelled Santa Barbara to this 3-0 advantage here midway through this first half. Here's Conte with a one hit, but he knocked it off of number 34, Perez, and it'll be a throw in for Santa Barbara. And Conte is down on all fours, as you see. So we're going to get I believe number 12 is going to be his substitute. That's Jules Pasco. Santa Barbara can ill afford to lose Conte for any length of time because of his creativity. And Coach Raul Ybarra quickly over to check him out, and there's a substitution. That's number 12, Pasco. They're checking. Not sure, could be a hamstring, but Conte is walking. Throw in that time from number 2. And we have a whistle, and the referee is talking to number 20, David Guerrero. So Giovanni Acosta will take this free kick opportunity. Again, it's almost like a corner for Santa Barbara. So here's Acosta. Santa Barbara on top 3-0 here. First half from the Maryland SoccerPlex. This is the under-16 boys match. Santa Barbara Soccer Club from California taking on the Chicago Magic Preacademy. And here's the cross into the box. Cleared away momentarily. And now David Guerrero trying to clear it out, and does. And it'll be a throw in for Chicago. So David Guerrero will throw it in, number 20. Here's a look again at that cross opportunity a moment ago. And a nice clear that, or attempted clear that time by number 34, Jesus Perez. And then finally cleared out of harm's way. Santa Barbara's been obviously the more aggressive team here with the opportunities. That's why they have the 3-0 advantage. Here's another ball into the box, and it rolls just wide. Again, I believe that was Brandon Sanchez getting that offensive threat going. And the shot trickled just past the far post. So Keeble now will handle the goal kick. Santa Barbara in control here, 3-0. And Keeble hits it. Ball headed down, and Sanchez battling at number 17, Arabic. Here's Guerrero off to Perez. Boyd sends it forward to number 52, Cervantes. He lost possession. And now here's number 12, Pasco. And his pass goes awry, and it'll be a throw in for Chicago. And it's going to be number 32 throwing it in. That's Veloz. The ball played near midfield. Headed back. Now played over to number 2. That's Uribe. There's the ball played on the far side. Chicago now in possession. Long ball, and Delgado will handle that. Yep, he won't pick it up. He'll just hit it one time and knock it out of play. It'll be a throw in for Chicago Magic Academy, Pre-Academy. So the throw in to number 17, Arabic. Nice little reverse pivot as he puts it over on the far side, looking for the cross into the box. That sailed over the head of Farina for Chicago. And it will be kept in play that time by Uribe. Plays it forward. Guerrero got a head on it. Now Stork battling Blackman, and there's a whistle and a foul on Shea Blackman. So Jesus Perez will take this free kick from about 30 yards out or so. Let's see if he puts this on frame, or he's got Blackman in front of him for Santa Barbara. And now they're going to give way to Guerrero, and he just touches it over to Stork. Here's Kendall Stork. Good ball as he rolled it through, and Perez's shot is blocked. That was a nice little pass from Stork as he was able to split two defenders with that pass. Here's a quick restart. We saw how the quick restart worked yesterday with a goal in one of our games. And here is Perez off to number 45, and that is Cervantes. Here's a shot on the way, blocked, and another follow-up, and Delgado had to make this follow-up save and then dive on it. The initial shot, I believe, was from Arabic. Delgado now with the kick, and the ball settled by Santa Barbara. Long ball, and Boyd has got it for Chicago Magic Pre-Academy. And his pass attempt, nice steal that time. Here's a counter, and that ball rolled through, but just failing to connect with Cole. Right idea. And then Chicago playing it That ball is knocked out of play by number 3, Hajduk. Again, he scored the second goal so far. We're going to get another substitution as number 12, Jason Zobat, is going to enter the lineup for Chicago Magic Preacademy. The ball played over to Uribe. Guerrero gets a head on it. Now to Stork. Here's Stork. He'll try to work around Uribe. Instead, he plays a nice ball to Jesus Perez. Perez rolls it over. Ball played through. Trying to hook up with Farina. And the ball slides over the end line for a goal kick. And that should bring on our substitute, Jason Zobat, for Chicago Magic Preacademy. And he'll be coming in for number 17, Arabic. Well, yesterday we had an overcast day. It was a little warm, but nothing like it's going to be today. Very hot already. We're expecting highs in the low to mid 90s. We've got another substitution. This one is for Santa Barbara. It's going to be number 6, Juan Alvarez, reporting in for Brandon Sanchez. He's had a heck of a first half for Santa Barbara. They're on top 3-0. There's a substitution. As you saw, number 6, Alvarez, coming onto the field. So here's Delgado playing it over to Uribe. Kelvin Uribe in possession for Santa Barbara. Drops it back now. And now they'll play it all the way back to Delgado. And he'll just tap it over on the far side. As Santa Barbara trying to build their attack. Ball played forward. Controlled that time by Pasco, number 12. Now, ball played forward. Knocked away from Cole. And now possession for Chicago. Here's Cervantes. Nice dribbling exhibition. And now number 4. That's Cargbo. Cargbo is very solid in the middle for Santa Barbara. Ball played forward. Shea Blackman tried to get it for Santa Barbara. Ball dropped off to Cervantes. And now Pasco almost came up with it for Santa Barbara. Ball played for Stork for Chicago. And now Perez gently drops it back to Guerrero near midfield. There's David Guerrero. Slides the pass over for Stork, or for Perez. It went too far. Uribe plays it back. That ball slipped past Blackman. Here's Stork. Stork's pass is taken away. Ball flicked ahead. Here's an opportunity on the run is Pasco. He tried to catch up and the ball is knocked out of play. Almost caught our cameraman up on the scaffolding. There's a look at Rashad Boyd, number 31 for Chicago Magic Preacademy. Another substitution, Eric Whiteman, number 11, has entered the contest for Farina. And a throw in now for Uribe. Here's Blackman. He was looking for the ball to be over the sideline, but the referee said no. Here's an opportunity for Cole. Beautiful move by Cole. Takes a shot, and he shot it wide on the near side, the near post. Here's a look at Dennis Cole. He's been very active for Santa Barbara. So a goal kick for Keeble. Winding down this first half here at the Maryland SoccerPlex. The 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. There's a pass played ahead nicely. In stride, here's a ball, and it will roll over the sideline, trying to hook up that time with Whiteman. And Whiteman will let Guerrero throw it in. We've got a substitution for Santa Barbara. It's going to be number 14, Andoyan. Anthony Andoyan coming into the contest, number 14. And it looks like Cole is going to be subbed out, number 8. Yep, it is Dennis Cole. There's a look at Andoyan. Here's Jose Perez for Chicago. Now the pass off to Guerrero. Chicago would like to get one before this half ends just to try to claw back into this thing. They're down 3-0. There's Guerrero trying to flick it ahead. That was read nicely. And that was Anduyan for Santa Barbara, now on the far side. And the ball into the box, and Keeble will handle that. They're looking, I think, for Shea Blackman to make a run, and the ball was a little bit too deep in the box, and Keeble handled it easily for Chicago. Here's Stork. His pass attempt knocked away. And now Shea Blackman battling Stork, and it'll be a throw in for Chicago. Stork was trying to get the quick restart, but the official blew his whistle. Yeah, he might. I'm not sure if there's a issue with blood, but they are, one of the Santa Barbara players is, I think it's going to be Anduyan. It looks like it should be number 19. Acosta. And now number 32 will replace him. That's Brian Finger. The trainer is going to be attending to Acosta. There's a pass, and that sailed over the head of number 52, Macias. So a goal kick. And number 19 is going to report in, Grant Ugarte. There's a look at Macias. That pass sailed over his head and over the end line, so it's a goal kick for Santa Barbara. And like I say, we're going to get a substitution. It's going to be Ugarte, number 19, Grant Ugarte. And he's coming in, I believe, for Jesus Perez. Yep. 3-0. Santa Barbara on top. Goals from Conte, Hajduk, and Shea Blackman. The ball played ahead and out of play. Throw in for Chicago. And it will be David Guerrero throwing it in. Throws it near the midfield area. And here's Cervantes. Drops it back to Guerrero. Guerrero taking a look, no pressure, so he can survey the field and find out where he wants to go with his pass. Now he's got some pressure from Blackman. He drops it back to Boyd. He can get some pressure, and that creates an errant pass. Ball played long, trying to make a run on that is Anduyan. Goalie is out, and realizing the goalkeeper was out, trying to flick it on goal, but the flick went wide that time. I think that's Anduyan who tried to flick it because he knew the goalkeeper, Keeble, came out to challenge, and it results in a corner kick now. There's Keeble and Guerrero. So here's the corner kick for Santa Barbara, leading at 3-0 here late in this first half. There's the corner kick, and it's cleared away. I'm not sure how much stoppage time they're adding here. Of course, they play 40-minute halves at this age group. This one is winding down, as you can see by our clock in the upper corner. Yeah, just to remind you, that is an unofficial clock. Like I say, we're going to have some stoppage time added, but I did not see how much is added. Looks like, I think 1 minute. I think they put the 1 minute. Yep. So we have 1 minute of stoppage time in this first half. 3-0 Santa Barbara. And again, our clock, of course, is unofficial, as I mentioned. So we'll throw in now for Mees, number 10, Tanner Mees. And the throw in, headed up in the air. And that time, Zobat got a foot on it for Chicago. Zobat still hustling, and he'll draw the foul. Jason Zobat, there he is, number 12. And now number 32, Bellows, trying to get the restart going. And again, Bellows checking out. Time winding down here. You want to get something in the box. Josiah Bellows hits it. And the ball came free, and then it's knocked forward. And there's the whistle to bring an end to the first half. So Santa Barbara connected on 3 goals, I believe, in the first 15 minutes of this first half. It was Conte getting the first one, number 39. And then it was Hajduk getting the second goal. And then the third goal was finished off by Shea Blackman. And I believe we're going to take a look at some of these goals for you. And some great passing by Santa Barbara. Here's the first goal. It comes free. And then the good cross right there by Guerrero. That's Hajduk. That's actually the second goal. You see the patience by Raul Guerrero. And Hajduk with a beautiful finish. And that made it 2-0 Santa Barbara. As now they enjoy the 3-0 advantage after Shea Blackman scored to give them this advantage at the half. 3-0. Again, this is the boys under-16 matchup. But we'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the second half kickoff for you. You are watching the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard from the Maryland SoccerPlex. Stay with us. All right, sounds good. And welcome back, Maryland SoccerPlex. As we get you ready for the second half of this morning's first game. Under-16 boys matchup. Santa Barbara Soccer Club taking on the Chicago Magic Preacademy. And Santa Barbara with a 3-0 lead as we get you ready for the second half. Santa Barbara scoring 3 goals in the first 15 minutes of this first half. And I want to tell you about the great sponsors we've got. They include the National Guard, the official armed forces branch of U.S. Youth Soccer and presenting sponsor of the national championships. Nike, the official supplier of U.S. Youth Soccer. Capri Sun, the official ready-to-drink juice of U.S. Youth Soccer. Torbor Sports Group, the official video streaming production company of the national championships. Don't forget you can order and purchase any broadcast from this year's event by logging on to www.torborsportsgroup.com. Happy Family, the official on-the-go superfood of U.S. Youth Soccer. Kohl's, the official department store of U.S. Youth Soccer. Liberty Mutual Insurance, an official sponsor of U.S. Youth Soccer. Nestle's Nesquik, the official post-game drink of U.S. Youth Soccer. Skills, the official player performance training sponsor of U.S. Youth Soccer. Sports Authority, the official sporting goods retailer of U.S. Youth Soccer. Wilson Trophy Company, the official awards, medals, and pins supplier of U.S. Youth Soccer. NSCAA, a proud partner of U.S. Youth Soccer. And MLS. U.S. Youth Soccer is the official grassroots partner of MLS Major League Soccer. Mike Neville and the Torbor Sports Group along with you. Hope you're enjoying our coverage of Santa Barbara Soccer Club and Chicago Magic Preacademy. Second half underway. With Santa Barbara on top 3-0. And the throw in now for Santa Barbara. Number 11, Benjamin Garcia, who was scheduled to start, but was, I think he was nursing maybe a little hamstring pull, but he is in the lineup now for Santa Barbara. Ball settled here by Cardbo, and he plays it over. Ball played ahead that time by Uribe. And a throw in for Santa Barbara. And now Chicago gets the turnover. Cervantes plays it back. Here's Boyd playing it forward. Here's Stork. Stork past midfield now, making a nice run. Stork still in possession, but held it just a hair too long, and that created the turnover. And back comes Santa Barbara. Brian Finger had an opportunity a moment ago for Santa Barbara to try to get the ball. And now that ball is played, and Stork is going to settle it on the near side. Here's Stork. And down he went. No whistle. Stork thought it should have been a whistle for a foul. And now here's possession for Santa Barbara. That was Garcia, number 11. And here is Uribe. Uribe trying to get around Cervantes. Santa Barbara in possession. Ball played forward. Into the box, and it's headed into the net that time. Just getting enough of it. I believe that's going to be Conte getting his second goal on a beautiful flick with the header. And Santa Barbara increases their lead to 4-0. Saeed Conte. Or excuse me, that was actually Dennis Cole. My apologies. Dennis Cole was the one who flicked it into the back of the net. Beautifully done. Santa Barbara now up 4-0. And then Cole comes and he fouls Stork. So 4-0. Here's Stork trying to get around Cole, and Cole is down. He got clipped. Here's a look at that play again. It's just an innocent looking play. It's just a ball that's thrown into the box. Right there's the cross into the box, and then it is Cole heading it into the back of the net. The delivery was made by Juan Alvarez, and Dennis Cole finished it off. So 4-0 Santa Barbara in control. Trying to go along the end line is Arabic for Chicago. So we have a new goalkeeper. Chicago thought that should have been a corner kick. I believe it's Michael Hawker. Michael Hawker is the new goalkeeper for Santa Barbara. There's the ball played over to Stork. Stork gets inside the box, takes a shot, and scores! Kendall Stork puts Chicago on the board. 4-1 now. Well, he got deep in the box before he let that shot go, probably from about 7 yards out. Here it is again. Good patience here. And he gets free with that left foot and cranks it to the far side. Beautiful goal. Hawker had no chance. And here's another look. Laid off beautifully and just eases past the defender that time as he got around Hajduk. So it's 4-1 as Chicago has dented the scoreboard with Kendall Stork's goal. So Santa Barbara be a throw in now for Chicago. Looks like it should be Guerrero, number 20, throwing it in. He gets it to Perez, right back to Guerrero, right back to Perez. And then it's challenged out of play and a throw in for Santa Barbara. So Santa Barbara scored 3 goals in the first half, and then it was Dennis Cole adding to their tally with a goal a moment ago, but then Kendall Stork answers for Chicago to get them in within 3 at 4-1. There's a whistle and a foul has been issued. I believe that's against number 14, Andoyan. And the official wants them to do it again. They tried 2 quick restarts, and the official didn't like either one of them. Now we're the center referee. So here's Guerrero now with his pass ahead to Stork. Stork, little hesitation move, trying to get around the Santa Barbara defense, and turns it over. And Guerrero made a nice tackle that time, David Guerrero. Here's Arabic, number 17, in possession for Chicago. Still in possession, and then knocked away at the last minute. Here's Pasco, number 12, I believe. Here's Stork. And he finds a nice pass, and then knocked away at the last minute by Santa Barbara. Here's Veloz, number 32. His pass attempt. Now the ball's headed away by Garcia. And now here's an opportunity. Perez playing it over to Stork. Kendall Stork looking for his 2nd goal this morning. And a whistle. And we got a little now Jose Perez. We got a yellow card that's going to be issued. We got 2 number 20s out there. I didn't realize that until just now. Yellow card issued to Stork as well. I believe it was number 4 that got into that match. That's Cardbo that got into a little shoving match for Santa Barbara. He was not carded. And that's really frustration on Chicago's part, being down 4-1. Here's Santa Barbara now with a restart. Perez plays it back to number 32, Veloz. And the header that time by number 33, Badanovic. And a throw in for Chicago. Here's Jesus Perez, excuse me. Rolls it over to Arabic. Tried to slide a pass through and goes all the way to the goalkeeper, Harker. And he'll pick it up. Throws it out to Garcia. That ball took a heck of a hop. Garcia had to settle that down and did it nicely. Ball played ahead for number 14, Andoyan. And it goes out of play. Throw in for Santa Barbara. They lead it 4-1 here in the second half. And it'll be Garcia, Benjamin Garcia, to throw it in. No substitutions so far here in this second half for either team.
Hey, Miguel, they're taking care of it. We take care of it next time, okay? Yeah. Next time. They're taking care of it now. I'll let you know.
So Garcia to throw it in. And trying to turn that one for a cross, but it went over the end line, so it'll be a goal kick for Chicago. And their goalkeeper, Keeble.
I know.
So here is Keeble with the goal kick. And now here's possession for Cole. And running onto that one and taking a shot. And it's stopped by the goalkeeper, Keeble. Good ball and a good shot. But Keeble was positioned perfectly for Chicago. Throw in for Chicago. Here's Perez. Being watched by Pasco. Again, throw in now for Guerrero. By the way, the two number 20s, they changed. Number 22, Klobjan put his uniform, his shirt back on. I don't know how he got mixed up with another 20, but the officials spotted that, and now he is back to his familiar number 22. Here's Cole. Nice job. Look at the skill work there, but nice steal that time. Good hustle by Arabic. And then here's Garcia. Ball knocked away from him for a throw in for Santa Barbara. And it will be Garcia throwing it in, Benjamin Garcia. As I mentioned, he was scheduled to start, but according to the coach, he was dealing, I believe, with a little hamstring issue, but it looks like he's fine. Good to see Benjamin out there and participating for Santa Barbara. You like to have all kids healthy and available to play in these 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. Here's Uribe, and he can't catch up with that, so it'll be a throw-in for Chicago. As I mentioned, as this day wears on, our temps are supposed to climb into the low to mid-90s. We'll be interested to see if the officials in the later games will do some mandatory water breaks. We'll see, keep an eye on that. That may be something we see because, like I said, yesterday we had some overcast and maybe a high about 90, but it was actually pleasant until about the last game. That's when the temperature climbed a little bit. But today it's clear skies and lots of sun and humidity, so we'll see how that plays out. So here's Santa Barbara, and the ball is cleared away that time by number 32, Veloz, and Chicago in possession. Here's Cervantes. First half for Santa Barbara. Dennis Cole added a goal for Santa Barbara to start the second half. And then the Chicago goals were Stork and also number 8, Farina. So again, the final 4-2, Santa Barbara Soccer Club with the victory. Thanks for watching. We've got another game coming up in just a little bit here at the Maryland SoccerPlex. And welcome back to the Maryland SoccerPlex. It's the 2014 U.S. National Youth National Championships presented by the National Guard. And this matchup will feature the Houstonians FC 98 Red from Texas taking on the OP Eagles Green from Ohio. And our great sponsors, of course, include the National Guard, the official armed forces branch of U.S. Youth Soccer and presenting sponsor of the National Championships. Nike, the official supplier of U.S. Youth Soccer. Capri Sun, the official ready-to-drink juice of U.S. Youth Soccer. Torvor Sports Group, the official video streaming production company of the National Championships. Don't forget, you can order and purchase any broadcast from this year's event by logging on to www.torvorsportsgroup.com. Happy Family, the official on-the-go superfood of U.S. Youth Soccer. Kohl's, the official department store of U.S. Youth Soccer. Liberty Mutual Insurance, an official sponsor of U.S. Youth Soccer. Nestle's Nesquik, the official post-game drink of U.S. Youth Soccer. Skills, the official player performance training sponsor of U.S. Youth Soccer. Sports Authority, the official sporting goods retailer of U.S. Youth Soccer. Wilson Trophy Company, the official awards, medals, and pin supplier of U.S. Youth Soccer. NSCAA, a proud partner of U.S. Youth Soccer. And MLS, U.S. Youth Soccer is the official grassroots partner of MLS Major League Soccer. Once again, Mike Neville along with you and the rest of the Torvor Sports Group getting you ready for this matchup. And again, it is the OP Eagles Green from Ohio taking on the Houstonians from Texas. That's the 98 FC 98 Red. As the breeze is picking up here at the Maryland SoccerPlex. And not only is the breeze picking up, but the heat is as well. And we're getting ready with the opening kickoff. This is another U16 boys matchup. The OP Eagles Green will be the team in the red and white. And the black uniforms, it's the Houstonians FC 98 Red. So possession now is controlled. And now knocked away and taken away. As the ball is played ahead by number 18. And at number 18, so now it's a goal kick for, I believe it's the OP Eagles, if I'm not mistaken. Ooh, the goalkeeper slipped and fell. Ball cleared away. Near midfield. And ball battled for possession. And now tracking it down on the far side is the Houstonians 98 FC 98 Red. So a throw in. It's in the box, flicked away. And OP Eagles with possession now. Battle for the ball at midfield, or near midfield. Now played over, and then ball played ahead for the Eagles. And that is number 15 that had it. And a throw in. And knocked out of play. And a throw in for Daniel Sanchez, number 12. Ball played back. And now controlled. And there's a whistle and a foul. So possession now for the OP Eagles. And there's a look at your team colors. It's the Houstonians FC 98 red is in the red, and OP Eagles are in the black uniforms. So here's a goal kick for the OP Eagles. And the battle for the ball, and it's controlled now by Houstonians. Ball headed down that time by number 22. That was Brennan Lawrence. Now in possession. Ball rolled over to number 25. Now the ball played forward. Ball dropped back now. Trying to flick it on that time. Now a race for the ball. And knocked out a play. It'll be a throw in for the team from Texas. And it'll be number 12 throwing it in. And now possession belongs. Ball dropped down to number 26. And the ball knocked away, and a whistle and a foul. So a good opportunity here for FC 98 red. Or excuse me, actually for the OP Eagles. As they have a free kick just outside the penalty box, or excuse me, just outside the 18. As they're discussing who's going to take this. It's like number 21 is in the area. That's Brady Whittlekind for the OP Eagles. There's a good look at and coming through in the shot off the post. That shot from number 10, Emmanuel DePaul, as he rung it off the post, and then the follow-up attempt. So now it's a corner kick. Ball lofted and headed back, settled down. Keeper coming out and punching it away. Nice decision that time by the goalkeeper. Well, still alive though, and now it will go over the end line, and the keeper will actually make the play. So possession now for the Houstonians, and trying to hook up with number 15. Here's a look again at that shot from the Eagles off that free kick opportunity. And it's a well-placed ball, but just missed getting sneaky on the inside of that post. And that shot again was taken by Emmanuel Dapa. There's Dapa now playing it forward for the OP Eagles. Number 24 Nam Trin sent it into the box. We have a Houstonians player down, number 13. David Tehran was knocked down, drew the whistle. And the free kick. In possession now controlled by FC 98 Red. Ball played forward, but the OP Eagles were there. And DePaul, excuse me, trying to settle it. Throw in for FC 98 Red.
I'm not playing, dude.
So a throw in. And now the ball is possessed and played on the far side. Foot race for the ball. Number 14, Carlos Valdez giving chase for FC 98 Red. Throw in for the OP Eagles. Again, they're out of Ohio. Ball played forward. Ball settled near midfield that time. Ball on the far side. No score, but the OP Eagles came close. Here's an opportunity, and DePaul making a nice run, and the goalkeeper came out. Goalkeeper Giancarlo Ayangui. And now a throw in for the Eagles. It'll be number 12, Jacob Felicity. Back to number 21, Whittlekind. His crossing attempt was knocked away. And now here's FC Red in possession. Ball played ahead, but then knocked away at the last minute by the Eagles. Like that was number 8, Giovanni Sanchez, trying to play it for Houstonians, and now it's a goal kick for FC Red. No score, first half of this U16 boys matchup. Again, at this age level, they play the two 40-minute halves. By the way, the head coach for the FC 98 Red is Luis Arias, and Mike Lawrence is the head coach for the OP Eagles. So here's FC 98 Red on the move, showing some speed that time, and down he goes. The whistle is blown. I believe that was number 25 making the run. Well, you got to find some shade because, as I mentioned earlier, it's a very hot, humid day. It's going to get up into the low to mid 90s. Shade any way you can get it. That one umbrella there is a huge umbrella. There is an opportunity for FC Red after the foul was called. Alex Calderon, by the way, is number 25. Short ball. Here's a shot by Sanchez, number 14. Or excuse me, Valdez. That was Carlos Valdez. And then that long shot handled by the goalkeeper. I believe the goalkeeper is Luke Kiley. And a throw in for the OP Eagles. It was number 30, Matthew Kiley, with the throw in for the Eagles. Battle for the ball. And DePaul overran the ball. And there's possession as ball sent ahead that time from number 25, Calderon, for FC Red. near the corner circle, and a foul has been whistled as number 1 was taken down. And number 1 is Luke. Well, that's Luke Kiley, so it's obviously not Luke Kiley in goal. Ball kicked to midfield. Number 22 got a foot on it. Kristen Arias for FC Red, and now a throw in, and Arias will take it, number 22. Ball rolled over by number 10 that time. That's Brian Luna. And a throw in once again for FC Red, and number 19 was going to take it. Now it's going to be Arias, number 22. Ball headed down. Now the ball is played back to Luna. And a whistle and a foul has been whistled against the FC 98 Red team. You look at number 30, Matthew Kiley for the OP Eagles. We're scoreless. Golden opportunity in the opening minutes from Emmanuel DePaul off a free kick as he rang one off the post. There's a long kick. And here the DePaul, his first touch eluded him. Ball played ahead but out of play by the Eagles. And now the ball will be thrown in by the OP Eagles. And it's going to be number 12, Daniel Sanchez, throwing it in. Or excuse me, that was Jacob Felicity. Looking at the wrong roster, I apologize. DePaul trying to win that 50-50 ball. Kept in by Arias, or no? Yes, it was. And here comes FC 98 Red. Ball played ahead. It's a great speed. And ball knocked away that time. I think that was number 14 on that far side that was making the run. Valdez. There's an opportunity for FC 98 into the box. There's a shot. Oh, what a terrific save. And the ball played ahead by DePaul, to DePaul I should say, and here's DePaul on the run for the OP Eagles. Great opportunity that time by FC 98 Red, but an even better play by the goalkeeper as DePaul weaves his way through several players and into the back of the net. What a run that time by Emmanuel DePaul. He weaved his way through several players and then knocked it into the far side of the net. And it's 1-0 OP Eagles. That young fella had a terrific run after a great save by his goalkeeper. Here's the save, and this is another. The ball comes down and it kind of just falls, and then a quick shot. Look at that diving save pushed aside by the OP Eagles, and it would lead to the goal. There's the ball played ahead, and watch this. DePaul takes that 3/4 of the field. There he races past one. Now he's heading. Now watch it. 2, 3, 4. 4 players, and then deftly hits it with the left foot. Here it is. Here we're back to the live action now, as the OP Eagles have a 1-0 advantage on a super goal from DePaul. Here's Felicity. Whistle. Arias, I believe, called for the foul. And slow to get up is the OP Eagles player, and that is number 12, Jacob Felicity. So 1-0, and Felicity is gingerly walking on that leg, and Mike Lawrence is going to have to make a substitution here. As Felicity still down on the far side. Right there you can see he's down. Teammates are checking him. Number 98. You can see the trainer checking on Jacob Felicity. Here's number 98. Still 10-2 Felicity. And now a little confusion on the sidelines. We're going to get a substitution for FC 98 Red, number 11. Gustavo Garandados is coming in. So again, number 11, Gustavo Grandados into the FC 98 Red lineup. And the team hails from Texas. So almost like a corner kick here. The ball is drilled and then knocked away by FC 98 Red. Tracked down though by number 98 for the OP Eagles. Got it off that time to number 6. Have a couple of number changes that I'll have to get to at halftime for you. Unless we can get somebody's attention beforehand for the OP Eagles. That ball goes over the end line. So a goal kick for FC 98 Red. 1-0. The OP Eagles on top after a terrific run by Emmanuel Dapa. He took about 3/4 of the field, 3/4 of the length of the field. And Filicetti is now behind his bench, so he was trying to run on that leg. Throw in. Matthew Scolari. Matthew Scolari will throw it in, number 44 for the OP Eagles. Ball settled down and a pass off, and a good job of coming back, and I believe that's number 14, Valdez, for FC 98 Red, starting the counterattack now. Ball played ahead and too far, and the goalkeeper for OP will come out and grab it. And here is number 44, Scolari. His pass. Oh, a nice job of trying to flick that on to Nam Trin was DePaul, I believe. There's a battle for it in the corner, and blocked out a play by Trin, but they're going to say it is a throw-in for the OP Eagles. Ball up in the air, and now it's controlled by FC 98 Red off the throw-in from the OP Eagles. Ball played, looking for a return pass, getting a return pass, and rolling one through, but that's handled easily by the goalkeeper, Yangui. Yangui now sending it out. Ball played ahead that time from number 13, David Turan. Throw in now for the OP Eagles. Number 30 will take it. That's Kiley, Matthew Kiley. And we got some substitutes coming in for the OP Eagles. It'll be, looks like number 4, Jack Holland. Also number 3, Cole Heilman. And I believe we got a mandatory break here for water. Also number 85, Bryce Johnson, is entering the contest as well will be for the OP Eagles. 1-0, Eagles on top. An early goal here from number 10, Emmanuel DePaul. As you look at the Eagles. And it looks like we're going to get a couple of substitutions for FC 98 Red. Want to be very careful with these temperatures with the heat on these young players. Alejandro Reyes is going to be coming in, number 7 for FC 98 Red. And there's another substitution I haven't gotten his number yet. I think it might be number 70, Erwin Regulez. So Regulez and Reyes will be reporting in for FC 98 Red. A 1-0 advantage for the OP Eagles, as again you see some folks trying to beat the heat, stay in the shade if they can. Our camera crew doing a great job up on top of the scaffoldings. They're absorbing the heat as well. So there's a look at our goal scorer, DePaul. And what a terrific play he made after a terrific save by the goalkeeper. As we're getting ready after the mandatory water break. And you see Bryce Johnson there, number 85. And also number 4, Jack Holland, who's also just entered the contest. So a throw in for the OP Eagles, leading it 1-0. So we're ready for the restart after the mandatory water break. Possession now belongs to FC 98 Red. Ball played ahead. And then turned over. That was number 8 that had the possession a moment ago. Giovanni Sanchez for FC 98 Red. And here's trying to keep the ball alive, and does. Ball played ahead for DePaul, and it went past him. Good hustle that time from number 44, Scolari. And a throw in for FC 98 Red, and they hit the ball to Granados, and his clearing pass held in that time by number 21, Whittlekind for the OP Eagles. Pass ahead and down, and a foul has been whistled as number 70, who just entered the contest, Regulez, was taken down. And here is Reyes with the restart, and another foul as number 11, Granados, was taken down. And now Reyes will have the free kick opportunity for FC 98 Red, down 1-0 in this contest here in this first half. Reyes hits the free kick, and he fell down into the box, and it's easily handled by the goalkeeper. The kick. And now OP Eagles in possession. Whittlekind. There's a pass off. Bryce Johnson tapping it back to Whittlekind. And that ball will find its way to the goalkeeper. Ayangui. Now here's possession for Regules. He lost possession to Bryce Johnson. Now the ball over to Whittlekind. He's got some time to maneuver. Pass through, well defended that time. That pass was well read. And now played wide. It'll be tracked down by FC 98 Red by Arias, number 22. And now a throw in for OP Eagles, leading at 1-0. And another throw in for the Eagles. On the far side. Throw in, and it's knocked away. Bryce Johnson trying to control it for the OP Eagles. Now here's a crossing attempt. That was knocked out of play. And it will be a corner kick for the OP Eagles. Leading it 1-0. Might be Johnson taking this corner kick. Here it's on the way, knocked away, right back to him, and the ball into the middle. There's a shot, and it hit the side of the net. I think that was DePaul, our goal scorer. And it's a goal kick for FC 98 Red. And number 11, Granados. Now the ball is played by the OP Eagles. And here's a chance, Whittlekind. His first touch eluded him, and now the counter, but knocked away nicely by number 44.
1-2 with them.
Stollery. Here's an opportunity. The Eagles dropped off. Here's Whittlekind shooting, and that's wide. Good setup that time for Whittlekind, but he just couldn't finish it. And here is FC Red. Good ball that time laid off. Making the run here. Now the ball played wide. And Granados could not save it. Oh, and then that ball went off of Bryce Johnson. Throw in for number 11, Granados. Ball headed away. Still up for grabs. And here is Reyes, number 7. On the far side to Valdez, number 14. And he lost possession. Now the ball is played back. And here's Whittlekind trying to send DePaul, and DePaul just couldn't quite corral it. He might have been in on goal if he could have. Here's DePaul getting around, and ball clear to be a corner kick for the OP Eagles, trying to add to their 1-0 advantage. Corner kick, and it will be, I believe, DePaul taking it. Yep, number 10. Now Whittlekind comes over. See if they go with a short corner, or we're going to have a substitution. Number 5 is going to enter the contest. Brian Wu for the OP Eagles. There's DePaul, got along the end line, puts it out in front. Oh, loose ball still. Knocked away not once but twice. Here's Whittlekind inside the box. And he lost possession, and down went Whittlekind. I think he took a blow to the face. And it'll be a throw in for FC 98 Red. And Wu is going to enter the contest for OP for the Eagles. And taking the place of, I believe, there's a look at Wu entering the contest. He's coming in for number 6. And I don't have a number 6 on the roster. We'll get that at the half for you. Here's FC 98 Red. Playing it forward. Now it's dropped off. Ball played ahead for DePaul. And now FC 98 Red with possession. Bryce Johnson had that go under his foot. And number 30, Kiley. Matthew Kiley had it momentarily. And now FC Red. Ball played forward. And settled nicely. Well defended that time by the Eagles. Looking wide and finding number 11. Granados and whistle. We've got some substitutions coming in for FC 98 Red. This will be number 20. Eric Garcia coming in. Yeah, it's going to be Garcia, number 20, and also number 23, Salazar, Brandon Salazar. There's a look at Salazar, number 23. And number 20 is just entering the field as a sub as well. Garcia. 1-0. OP Eagles on top here. Late in the first half. Scolari's free kick. And now it's FC 98 Red playing it ahead to number 23. Salazar gets the return pass. Here's Salazar. Will stop and go and then knocked away. Well defended that time by Scolari. And a corner kick for FC 98. Trailing at 1-0 here. Looks like Brian Luna is going to take this corner kick for FC 98 Red. On a scorching day here at the Maryland SoccerPlex is number 8. Cameron Campbell is entering the lineup for OP Eagles along with his teammate number 13, Everett Canepa. There's the corner kick. And they go with the short corner up to Granados. Ball headed away by the OP Eagles. There's a little give and go inside the box. Loose ball and then cleared away. Good decision that time not to try to dribble out of trouble. Just pounded away by the OP Eagles. As you look at number 15 for the FC Red. That's Miguel Manzano. And that ball was knocked out of play. It'll be a throw in. For Salazar. And he'll throw it in again. Throw in. Flicked on. And now knocked out of harm's way by the OP Eagles. There's a pass off, and then DePaul settles at midfield. Good ball as he plays it ahead. Just missed hooking up with his teammate on that far side. Now the ball is over to Granados. Good ball ahead as well. That was number 70. Rugales. And a throw in for FC 98 Red. David Turan, number 13, throwing it in. And now it's a throw in for the OP Eagles. Winding down this first half, 1-0. Emmanuel DePaul's goal. There's a difference, and it was a spectacular goal to say the least. Ball headed out of play. Throw in for the OP Eagles. Again, leading at 1-0 here. See how much stoppage time they, of course, they go 40 minutes. There's a throw in for number 30. That's Matthew Kiley. Ball played ahead, but right to FC 98 Red. As they try to get the counterattack going. Ball played, well, the goalkeeper way out. Trying to hook up that time with Salazar, number 23. And they're going to say it's a corner kick. Look at number 16 for the OP Eagles, Mark Just. He was the one that was defending Salazar on that play. And now it will look like Reyes will take this corner kick, number 7. Alejandro Reyes. And the kick flicked away by OP Eagles. Here is Granados, and his pass is cleared by OP Eagles. And the ball played over to number 19, Alvarnega. And here is Alvarnega playing it forward, but the OP Eagles defense is there. Here's Bryce Johnson settling now for the Eagles. Trying to spring DePaul for his second goal. DePaul got in and just wide. Beautiful ball by Bryce Johnson to DePaul. Now you can see the young man's frustration, but they are going to get a corner kick out of it. As the goalkeeper, Ayengwe, came out. Giancarlo Ayengwe. Let's look at Ayengwe. So a corner kick. Ball's hit and just missing the header that time was one of the Eagles. Still alive. Now it's cleared momentarily. And here's number 25 off to the races. That's Calderon. Ball played up to midfield. And good hustle coming back that time by number 4, Jack Holland. And a whistle. Holland did a good job of coming back and disrupting the play at midfield of FC Red 98. Here's OP Eagles with possession. Ball played ahead. Here's DePaul trying to get free for a shot. Gets one away and in the back of the net. His second goal of this first half. Emmanuel DePaul, number 10. The ball was played up by number 8, Jackson Grether, to DePaul, who was able to just get a little bit of space, and he didn't miss with a right-footed shot. Let's take a look at it again. Again, there's the ball from Grether. Then a nice ball that was played over to him. And watch this. Fakes left, comes back to his right foot, and drills it past the diving goalkeeper. And it was Grether sending it up to Jack Holland, who nudged it over to DePaul. Here it is again. There's the ball. And then there's Holland just nudging it over. Now watch the composure of DePaul. A couple of defenders on him. Just shovels it to the right and then buries the right-footed shot. And the OP Eagles have themselves a 2-0 advantage. Late in the first half. That's a backbreaker. Here's Rugeles. Oh, Rugeles, nice ball. Shot, ooh, and the goalkeeper for the Eagles made the nice stop. And again, we'll get his name at halftime. And that is where we are at as the whistle blows. So DePaul's goal, less than a minute probably left in the half, as he has given the OP Eagles the 2-0 advantage. He scored early in the first half on a beautiful three-quarter field run where he went through about 4 or 5 defenders. And then a moment ago, getting the nice little touch pass from Jack Holland to bury the right-footed shot. So it's 2-0 as the OP Eagles from Ohio enjoy the halftime advantage. We'll take a break. We'll come back. We'll have the second half for you here at the Maryland SoccerPlex. It is the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. Stay with us. And welcome back. Maryland Soccer Complex, Maryland SoccerPlex, as we get you ready for the second half of this U16 boys matchup in the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. 2-0 advantage right now for the OP Eagles out of Ohio over the Houstonians FC 98 Red from Texas. A pair of goals from Emmanuel DePaul. And right now, here's a run being made and shot taken that time by Salazar, or excuse me, Valdez. By the way, the goalkeeper is Brennan Davis for the OP Eagles. He made that terrific save in that first half that led to the first goal. Number 6 is Cameron Campbell, and number 98, we didn't have a number 4, is Kingsley Amoke Hini. And there's some pressure, and the ball's knocked out of play to be a throw-in for the Eagles. Jackson Garether was under pressure, but he is able to get the throw in for the OP Eagles. This pass sails over Wu's head. Kept in nicely that time by number 24, Nam Trin for the Eagles. And now Davis comes out and scoops it up for the OP Eagles, leading it 2-0. Now the thing you want to watch in the second half with this heat and humidity is the Eagles going to have enough energy to hold on to this 2-0 advantage. And there's a whistle and a foul. I believe they got Everett Canepa, number 13, right there with the foul. So here's the Eagles on the run again. Nice ball that time And a shot, and that rolls harmlessly to the goalkeeper. That was number 24, Trin, taking that shot for the OP Eagles. Ball dropped back now. And Campbell tried to get the return pass. Good pressure, and it results in a turnover. Ball put into the middle. They let it go to DePaul. There's a shot, and another goal for the OP Eagles, and I believe it's DePaul with the hat trick. Yep. The one Eagle let that ball roll through to DePaul. Smart move, and he calmly banged it into the back of that. Might be one of the best players we've seen in this tournament so far. Emmanuel DePaul with the hat trick. He's got all 3 goals for the OP Eagles as they push their lead now to 3-0. And again, that cross came, and I'm not sure who the player was that let it roll to DePaul, but it was a good decision because he buried it in the back of the net. So here comes FC 98 Red now trying to come back, and that ball slides through. And the ball played now as ball played through, and good defense that time by the Eagles. I believe it was number 1 that helped out defensively there, Hunter Gordon for the Eagles. There's the ball back, and that shot deflected, and it goes. There's a whistle, and an offsides flag is up. So 3-0. The OP Eagles, or should I say Emmanuel DePaul 3 and FC 98 Red 0, as he has collected all 3 goals so far this morning for the Eagles. There's a look at Brennan Davis. He came up with that huge save in the first half that led to that first goal by DePaul. And that ball is settled by Brian Wu. Wu playing it ahead for DePaul. He was onside, according to the referee's assistant. Ball knocked out of play by the Eagles. Throw in for FC 98 Red. And the ball played over to number 22. Trying to settle it at the top of the box, but it was knocked away. Number 22 is Christian Arias. And that should be a throw in for the OP Eagles. So a throw in for the Eagles. Now, we did have a mandatory water break in the first half. We'll see. I'm sure they'll do it again here in the second half, probably about midway through. There's a shot, and Davis handles that with no problem on the bounce. So Brennan Davis with the punt. Ball chipped ahead for Wu, and now headed. And a whistle on the offsides flag is up. There's a ball played by FC 98 Red in possession, trailing 3-0. And a battle, and it will be a corner kick for FC 98 Red. All those spectators gathered under the tree trying to get as much shade as they can to try to beat the heat today. So here's FC 98 Red with a goal kick, or excuse me, with a corner kick, trailing at 3-0. Ball in the air and got all the way through. Nobody got it. And it'll be a goal kick. Nobody touched it. Mike Lawrence, the head coach for the OP Eagles. Luis Arias, the head coach for FC 98 Red. So here's Brennan Davis. with the goal kick. And now possession belongs to FC 98 Red. Ball played back. Rolled through. Campbell played it back to his teammate a moment ago, and now here comes FC 98 Red. Just outside the box, trying to line up either a cross or a shot, but it was well defended. Terrific play that time by the OP Eagles. And now here comes FC 98 Red trying to get the counter going. Good ball. There's a good pass off to Valdez. Valdez with a cross into the middle, knocked away. And here come the Eagles, the OP Eagles. Here's DePaul trying to run onto that. And couldn't quite get around FC 98 Red. And DePaul thought he was fouled. Now the ball played off. Ball played ahead, and here's FC 98 Red trying to get something going offensively. And the cross, and Brennan Davis dove out. There was nobody for FC 98 Red in the neighborhood, but Davis didn't want to take any chances. Good hustle by FC 98 Red to keep that ball alive. And now the ball pounded ahead. Still in possession is FC 98 Red. Number 10 had that ball for a little bit for FC 98 Red, Luna. Ball settled by Brian Wu. Knocked away. The FC 98 Red defenders pulling way up. They're going to have to start to try to generate some offense from the back line. Here's Wu. But a lot of times you can get caught with a counter when you do that. But again, down 3-0, FC 98 Red has to do that. David Turan playing it up forward for FC 98. Ball knocked away. And nice sliding block that time coming back to defend. I believe it was number 44, Matthew Scollery. Let's look at number 13 for FC 98. That's David Turan. And we're going to have a substitution. Number 21 will be coming in for the OP Eagles. That's Brady Whittlekind. This ball played long, and flag is not up. They're saying he's onside. Tracking it down at the end line, now dropping it back. And that cross is knocked away by the OP Eagles. There's a shot along the ground, and that will be a goal kick. And Whittlekind will be coming in, number 21.
Yeah, I'll pay attention. Sorry, my bad.
And Whittlekind came in for number 24, Nam Trin. There's a look at Whittlekind, number 21. Official looking at his watch, so I'm sure they're going to have a water break here again in a few minutes. Ball played ahead, and DePaul running onto that. He's got Wu, flips it over to him, wide open net, and Wu scores, and it's 4-0. DePaul with 3 goals and now an assist. As Brian Wu gets the pass from Emmanuel DePaul. FC 98 Red thought it was an offsides. But Wu had nothing but an open goal yawning at him. And we have some substitutions now for FC 98 Red. It's going to be number 7, Reyes, re-entering the lineup, along with number 5, Alexis Segura. And we have another substitution at the last minute. That is number 12, Daniel Sanchez. So Sanchez, Reyes entering the contest, along with number 5, Segura. There's a look at number 7, Reyes, and there's the number 12 coming in, Sanchez, Daniel Sanchez. So 4-0, OP Eagles on top. 3 goals from DePaul, and he picked up an assist on the 4th goal a moment ago by Brian Wu. Now FC 98, ball played ahead. Here's an opportunity. Davis comes off his line and smothers that opportunity. And no doubt the story of this match so far has been number 10 for OP. Ball flicked on. Here he is again. DePaul taking a shot, just missing his 4th goal. Boy, he let that one loose. There's a look at Emmanuel DePaul. Like I say, it might be the best player we've seen so far in these 2 days here at the Maryland SoccerPlex for the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. So here's the goal kick for FC 98 Red from Texas. Ball played ahead and knocked out a play to be a throw in. And we're going to get a goalkeeper change for FC 98 Red, as Eric Geisar, number 32, is going to replace Giancarlo Ayengwe. And really, he didn't play that badly. I mean, it was just, those goals were terrific goals. So here comes the new goalkeeper, number 32, Eric Geisar. And he comes in with his team down 4-0. And the first touch eluded number 8, Giovanni Sanchez. So a throw in now for the OP Eagles. Wu touching the pass over to number 13, Everett Canepa. Nice run being made. Here's DePaul again. DePaul trying to feed it over to Brian Wu, but it was knocked away by FC 98 Red, and terrific hustle that time from number 11, Granados. This will be a throw in for the Eagles. And it looks like it's going to be Grether. Jack Grether, number 8, throwing it in. And that ball went over everybody's head. And clear, kept in play nicely that time. Ball played ahead, too much on it. And it rolls to Brennan Davis in goal. Frustration for number 8, Giovanni Sanchez. He did a nice job of keeping that ball in play, and then he pass ahead had a little bit too much on it. So battle now for the ball. Reyes battling for FC 98. Here's Whittlekind, and he knocked that off of a FC 98 Red player. So a throw in. And it will be number 44, Matthew Scullery. Ball on the end line, and they say it went over the end line. So a goal kick for the new goalkeeper, number 32, Guzar. And another goal kick opportunity for FC 98 Red out of Texas. Trailing at 4-0. 3 goals from Emmanuel DePaul in the first half. And then Brian Wu added one. Actually, it was 2-0. It was 2 goals by DePaul in the first half. He added another one earlier here in the second half. And then he set up Brian Wu for the open net goal. That's where we stand, 4-0. That time, ball played back by number 1, Hunter Gordon. Here's DePaul. He had it knocked off his foot that time by Reyes. And now Reyes gets the turnover. And now DePaul returns the favor. Ooh, just missed hooking up with the long ball. Trying to hook up with Whittlekind on that far side. And it was knocked away at the last moment by FC 98 Red. So a corner kick for the OP Eagles. We're getting another substitution coming in for FC 98 Red. I believe it's going to be Daniel Sanchez, number 12. No, I'm sorry, he just came in, so it's can't see the number on the under the little yellow jersey. It might be Alvarnega, number 19. Ball dropped off. Ball knocked away, trying to get a. Here's a follow-up shot, and that'll be a goal kick for FC 98. Read that shot right there, taken by number 44, Scolari. So substitution number 4 coming in for OP Eagles. That's Jack Holland. And he'll be coming in for number 6, Cameron Campbell. And it is number 19, Alvarenga coming in. So a goal kick for FC 98 Red. As the ball sails over the goal, another goal kick for FC 98 Red. There's a look at DePaul. What a game he's had. 3 goals. The first goal, a spectacular, almost end-to-end rush, as he was able to finish it off going through about 4 or 5 defenders. Battle for the ball, and Brian Wu is knocked down as number 12, Daniel Sanchez, was a little overzealous with the playing that play. And that ball went off of Valdez. Throw in for Gether. And we've got a mandatory water break. This is the 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard, the official armed forces branch of U.S. Youth Soccer and presenting sponsor of the National Championships, of course. The OP Eagles from Ohio enjoying the 4-0 advantage over the FC 98 Red from Texas. Mike Neville and the rest of the Torbor Sports Group along with you. And don't forget, you can order and purchase any broadcast from this year's event. Just log on to their website. That's www.torborsportsgroup.com. And you can order copies of the games from this year's U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships. We're at the Maryland SoccerPlex on a hot and humid day. Weatherman says we're looking at temps climbing into the low to mid 90s, if not higher. That's why the mandatory water breaks, just for the precaution. What we've seen in these first 2 games we've had for you today is teams getting out to early starts, up 2-0 at one point, 3-0, and gives them a little bit of breathing room that they can relax a little bit Well, that last game we saw, there was a nice little comeback. It was 4-0 at one point, then it was 4-2. And you had to figure if there was another maybe 10 or 15 minutes that we may have had a draw, but it was not to be. So the throw in coming from Jackson Grether. And we're going to get some subs once again. Jacob Placetti. He was hurt in that first half. He had that leg injury, but it looks like he's going to be fine to go here in the second half. He's getting ready to report in. Along with number 3, Cole Heilman. And number 98, Kingsley Amokeni. Didn't have his number in the first half, but we got it. He was originally listed as number 19 on the roster I had. So here is FC 98 Red in possession, trying to get on the scoreboard. And here's an opportunity inside the box, trying to tee up a shot, but again, well defended that time. The OP Eagles have done a nice job of defending. Number 3, Heilman. Now it's possessed now by number 4, Jack Holland. Holland rolls it over to Gether. Gether for number 13. And now possession for FC 98 Red. It's a pass. FC 98 Red trying to dent the scoreboard. And that pass trickles over the sideline throw in, though, for FC 98 Red. Bryce Johnson reporting in for the OP Eagles. And for FC 98 Red, number 20, Eric Garcia, and number 23, Brandon Salazar reporting in. Johnson is coming in for number 13, Everett Canepa. So we'll throw in now for FC 98 Red. Down on the OP Eagles side of the field. Also, it'll be a throw in. That was number 26, Elmer Nunez. Now this will be a throw in for number 12, Sanchez. Ball settled by Granados, and he'll play it back to number 5, Segura. And Reyes loses possession. Here's Bryce Johnson now for OP Eagles. Johnson still with it. Being challenged by Reyes. Throw in for the OP Eagles. About 14 minutes or so to go in this second half. 4-0. The OP Eagles on top. And Johnson lost possession. And Johnson got it back, though. Here's Whittlekind playing it ahead. And a nice tackle that time. It'll be a throw in for the OP Eagles. Nice tackle, I believe, that time by number 5, Segura. Yep. So a throw in for the OP Eagles. Ball played back. This is Amok Ahini. And his crossing attempt was knocked away. Now it's FC 98 Red trying to get a counter-attack going. Ball still loose, and now there's a foul whistled against Whittlekind. And the referee says you got to back up the kick. So here's the restart. Two players come together and hit the turf. Throw in for FC 98 Red. Ball in the box. Dangerous opportunity. And Whittlekind is fouled in the box. But it's not going to be, he was on the defensive side, not the offensive side. So Brennan Davis, the goalkeeper, will handle it. Once again, I want to remind you that the clock that we have on the screen for you is unofficial time. This age group here has two 40-minute halves, so we got probably a little less than 12 minutes to go in this one, depending on stoppage time, of course. Ball played ahead, and keeper Brennan Davis came out and made the play. And now the referee is going to talk to, I believe it's number 25 he's going to talk to, or maybe Calderon. See him talking to him. Yeah, it is Alex Calderon. The OP Eagles defender thought he was pushed to the ground, so I think that's why that conversation ensued. And the ball controlled by nobody at this point. And now finally FC 98 Red. Good job of keeping it in play. Daniel Sanchez, number 12, tried to move upfield, but we got a substitution. It's going to be number 30, Matthew Kiley, coming in for the OP Eagles. I believe he replaces number 8. Jackson Grether. This ball played on the side, and now they're saying it's out of play as Valdez tried to save it. Carlos Valdez for FC 98 Red. Throw in for Kiley. That ball, nice move that time from number 4, Jack Holland. Holland's crossing attempt blocked out of play. It'll be a corner kick for Alexis Segura. Knocked that one out for FC 98. So here's Kingsley Akamohini. With the corner kick. You readjust. And the kick. Knocked out of play. I think we'll have another corner kick. Goalkeeper Geyser, I think, got a piece of that one. Here's another corner kick opportunity. Into the box, and it's cleared away. And well defended that time, as number 23 couldn't come up with the ball. That's Brandon Salazar. He gave a little extra shove to Jacob Villasetti. Here is number 12 for, here's Valdez now, number 14 playing it forward. And a throw in for the OP Eagles. 4-0, winding this one down. And Emmanuel DePaul, number 10, has been the player that's name has been called probably the most. He has been involved in all the scoring for the OP Eagles, scoring 3 goals and then setting up Brian Wu for the 4th goal. And here is DePaul right on cue. Gets the ball. And it'll be a throw in. And DePaul. And the ball went mistooking up with Matthew Scullery. They'll throw in for FC 98 Red. Ball played ahead. DePaul trying to run onto it. He got it across. Nope, he did not get it across. They say it went over the end line. Thought he slipped a pass through to Cole Heilman, but like I said, the assistant referee on the far side had his flag up saying it did go over the end line for the goal kick. There's a look at the goalkeeper, Geyser. Came in relief of the starter, Ayangui. Here's Reyes for FC 98. Ball headed down, controlled by Bryce Johnson. Here's Whittlekind. Ooh, trying to slip a pass over was Heilman, trying to hook up with the paw. And back comes FC 98 Red. And that ball is banged out of play to be a throw in for the OP Eagles. On the verge of winning this one. So a throw in for the Eagles. There's a pass ahead and offsides. Flag went up. So the free kick belongs to FC 98 Red. Again, trailing this one 4-0, as you can see by our scoreboard, winding down this contest. Pass into the middle of the field, that was blocked. And the ball flicked back neatly to Brennan Davis. Good communication from the defender and his goalkeeper. Kick. Ball played ahead that time by number 4 Holland for the OP Eagles. Now here comes the Eagles again on the attack. Here's Jack Holland playing it, got a great ball, and offsides is whistled against Amoke Hina. There's a look at Kingsley. Now FC 98 Red had that one good scoring opportunity in the first half when Davis made the diving save that led to the first goal from DePaul, and there's a foul as Whittlekind is in some pain. Foul was called against number 12, Daniel Sanchez. And Whittlekind getting help up. He's played a good game, number 21, Brady Whittlekind for the OP Eagles. Looks like he'll try to walk that one off. So the free kick goes to the OP Eagles. Winding this one down. High kick into the box. And it's cleared away by FC 98 Red. There's a ball. Trying to hook up with Valdez, but no luck. And letting that ball go through. Guys are now playing it off out of the goal position. Now The ball played over. The Eagles making another surge. Here's Heilman. And he couldn't quite sneak a pass through, but Heilman is there. Looking for the cross. And it will be a goal kick, I believe. Here's a look at Heilman, number 3 for the OP Eagles. So the goal kick for the FC 98 Red. There's an opportunity. And the shot by Jack Holland. And it's knocked in. The initial save by Geyser. And Heilman was right there for the rebound after Holland shot a terrific save by Geyser. But just unlucky that the rebound fell right to number 3, Cole Heilman. And he buried the rebound to make it 5-0, the OP Eagles. He had been knocking on the door pretty much all this second half. Again, the ball squirted over to Jack Holland, and he ripped his shot in a terrific save by Geyser. But like we said in a lot of these games, you want to be crashing the net. That's what Heilman was doing, waiting for the rebound, and he beat the FC 98 Red defender to the ball and had nothing but an open net. And that makes it 5-0. And again, the player that got the OP Eagles going was number 10, DePaul. Here comes FC 98 Red. Nice little run here. Holland went down in the box for OP Eagles. That was a nice run from number 23, Brandon Salazar, for FC 98 Red. DePaul lets that one go. Over the sideline, throw in. Here's Heilman. Tried to roll a pass through. Good defense that time. FC 98 Red now. And the turnover. There's Heilman dropping it off. Whittlekind played it just a little too far, maybe not. Ball is still in play. And a goal kick. And there's the whistle to end this one. So a big game for Emmanuel DePaul, number 10. There he is right there. He got it going with 3 straight goals. He had the natural hat trick and then assisted on a 4th goal by Brian Wu. And then it was Heilman capping it off to make it 5-0. The OP Eagles from Ohio rolling along with the victory as they knock off the Houstonians of FC 98 Red. 5-0 the final. Again, DePaul with 3 goals. He also had an assist on the Brian Wu goal. And also closing out the scoring was Heilman just before the whistle blew. So 5-0 the final as the OP Eagles are victorious. We've got some more games coming your way from the Maryland SoccerPlex in this 2014 U.S. Youth Soccer National Championships presented by the National Guard. Stay with us.